Flight has been our species' greatest aspiration. Imagine if this godlike ability was granted to us, but tethered to our most mundane, uncontrollable bodily function. And let's find the answer to the question, what if? In this extraordinary alternate reality, a sneeze transcends mere reflex. It's a powerful kinetic burst, propelling individuals upwards and forwards. This involuntary achoo dictates the initial velocity and altitude of an aerial launch. While a sneeze offers immediate propulsion, acting like a biological jetpack, sustained flight isn't inherent. Instead, skilled individuals learn to manipulate air currents or even induce subsequent sneezes to extend their limited aerial journeys before gravity inevitably reasserts its dominance. The flight's power and direction vary intensely with each individual sneeze. A weak, stifled sniff might only lift someone a few feet, whereas a booming, unrestrained roar could send them hurtling skyward. Consequently, mastering sneeze control becomes a highly crucial and sought-after skill. However, this unique ability comes with inherent risks. Uncontrolled ascents and descents pose daily dangers. Thus, learning safe landings, mitigating unexpected takeoffs, and navigating obstacles during brief, intense flights are paramount for survival in this gravity-defying world. With intermittent, involuntary flight a reality, our human-made environments would dramatically adapt, embracing a new vertical dimension in design. Cities would feature complex networks of elevated pathways, platforms, and strategic perches for navigation and landing. Buildings would transform, sprouting cantilevered balconies and softened rooftops serving as essential landing zones and emergency stops. For controlled takeoffs, homes might incorporate padded, open-roofed sneeze chambers, while public sneeze stations would emerge, utilizing regulated irritants to facilitate collective commuter ascents to aerial routes. This shift would fundamentally alter urban planning, prioritizing vertical access. Ground transport would primarily serve cargo or long-distance needs, with the everyday individual commute largely taking to the skies, fundamentally reshaping how we live, work, and move. The sneeze-powered society would profoundly reshape our collective experience, forging unique traditions and challenges. Public sneezing transcends a mere reflex, becoming a significant social event demanding new etiquette. Imagine designated indoor sneeze zones, specialized flight-friendly attire, and even social classes based on one's sneeze potency or ability to control aerial movements. This unique flight mechanism would also spark thrilling new aerosports. Think sneeze diving competitions, precision urban aerial navigation races, and altitude challenges where the highest, most controlled flight is celebrated as a peak athletic achievement. Furthermore, a myriad of specialized professions would emerge. Sneeze spotters to warn of sudden aerial activity, flight regulators managing busy airspace, allergen cultivators meticulously producing specific irritants for controlled takeoffs, and aerial rescuers specializing in retrieving individuals stranded mid-air or after uncontrolled landings, all ensuring safety and order in this extraordinary airborne reality. In this sneeze-powered world, healthcare faces a radical shift. Allergies like hay fever or dust sensitivity are no longer nuisances but valuable assets, granting individuals superior mobility and flight potential. Allergy clinics pivot to flight enhancement centers, teaching people to harness their sensitivities for controlled aerial benefit. Conversely, common illnesses like colds and flus present a dilemma. While they offer frequent flight opportunities, flying while sick is dangerous, risking uncontrolled ascents and widespread transmission of airborne pathogens. New quarantine protocols would be essential. Furthermore, profound ethical questions arise. Is it morally acceptable to intentionally induce sneezes for travel, sport, or even as a form of control? And could genetic manipulation, aimed at engineering more potent or controllable sneezes, fundamentally alter our relationship with this involuntary gift, reshaping humanity's very essence? The capacity for even limited sneeze-induced flight would inevitably reshape international relations, military strategies, and global exploration. Armies would recruit and train specialized sneeze troopers for rapid aerial deployment, infiltration, and reconnaissance missions, fundamentally altering battlefield dynamics and demanding new defensive strategies against airborne incursions. National borders, once defined by ground, would become incredibly porous. Traditional barriers obsolete when individuals can literally sneeze sneeze over them. This would trigger radical shifts in migration patterns, citizenship, and global population distribution, challenging existing geopolitical structures. Moreover, remote mountain ranges, inaccessible plateaus, and even lower atmospheric layers would become newly accessible. This accelerates exploration, potentially leading to discoveries of new species, vital resources, and a deeper understanding of our planet's vertical dimensions, pushing humanity's frontiers. Sneeze-triggered flight would redefine society, turning an involuntary reflex into a chaotic superpower. In your opinion, what if humans could fly, but only when they sneezed? Share your thoughts in the comments.